Whoosh. All right. What do we got? I think it's 5 to 2, 7 minutes to 2. Anybody just pulling in and you want to go back and watch this, I'm going to be at 2 o'clock exactly. I'm going to read my prayer of the day. And then I'm going to put on 2 videos to end the book, Mr. Bensonhurts, Part 1. I'm going to end it with 2 videos I made on TikTok, which if you go on TikTok, you have, I got all 50, I think I got 59 chapters on TikTok, which is a little I did on YouTube. They're in, so anybody want to check those out? Or you can watch on here. We're going to start all over again on Monday. Start from the beginning again. Monday, 2 p.m. I'm going to read the prologue. I'm going to go back to chapter 1. And this time, I think maybe we'll try to get some more Q&A now that we're a little bit going. So we'll work from there. I don't know how this worked out, but I just went on my TikTok page. I have my iPad up over here. And where I did the, where I read the book the first time, there's 230 followers. Oh no, 443 followers I have. Wow, I didn't even know there was that many. It's not bad. And I guess they've been checking out the chapters because I'm looking at the chapters right now, 54, 55, and 56, which is the program, day 1, the Upstate Drug Program Facility, and 56, which I'm probably not going to get into in this round, being book 2, but it's my first real court date, which I might keep it all together. Then after that, we got the court date continued, Upstate Bound, and Nobody Gets It. So 54 is coming up next, the program day 1. So like I said, a couple of minutes, I'm gonna just throw on the video because I gotta wait for I'm with my grandson right now, and I wish my daughter to come home so I could stay out here and do my do the rest of the stream. But like I said, for now we're just gonna do the I'm gonna go to the video I made already, and I think it's 3 to 5 minutes each. So maybe tops will have 14, 10 minutes. Hey, Hot Frank, nice to see you. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, Frank, but I'm going to. My daughter's not home yet. She should be home within the next half hour, 20 minutes. Instead of reading, because there's nothing left to read. I'm going to, I did videos on TikTok, up to 59 chapters, and the 54th chapter will pick up right where I left off yesterday with the getting into the program. This the chapter 54 is called The Program Day 1. I'm going to end it with that and the second video, which is chapter 55, the Upstate Drug Program Facility. I'm going to let those 2 run. And then Monday we're going to go back to doing, back to the beginning, back to the prologue and everything, and we're going to start all over again. But if anybody wants to catch the end of this one, this is it. This is the time to do it. There's going to be a book 2. It's just let's get through book 1 again, and then we're going to run it back. So, hey Mike, how are you, Lit? So in about 3 minutes, I'm going to throw the video on and walk away. Just for a couple of, so like I said, the videos are 3 to 5 minutes, and I did a pretty good job doing them back then. So I kind of like the way I did it. I don't think anybody on here has gone back to TikTok and watched those videos. The very first few were, first time I did it, I had never really read it on screen before, and I bang went with it. And everything's done in one take, just like on here. I never did 2 takes of anything. So if it's messed up or if I screw up, it's because it's all in one take. Everything I've done on here is one take. I've never gone back and redone it. This will be the first time because of my man, Hot Frank. I'm going to go back and redo it all again and try to make it a little better and emphasize the emphasis where it's necessary as the reading goes on, and slower reading. I know that in the beginning I went way too fast. I mean, I was zipping along with the reading. I couldn't even keep up. So hope everything's good with you guys, Mike. Hope you're good, Frank. Whoever else is trolling in the background. Hope everybody's having a good day. Like I said, 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to, and then I'll be back on. And as soon as the videos are over, 10 minutes, I think maybe 7 to 10 minutes, both of them will be done, and then we'll get back to bullshitting, and we'll spend the next hour discussing whatever. Slower reading, definitely. Yes, I agree, Frank. No chat, like I started to do at the end. What do you mean, GHJ? That one, that one. Okay. That too, that too. That too, Mr. Fabersham. That too. Hey, how are you, GHJ? IJDX5X. Yes, I agree, Frank. I agree with you 1,000%. And we go nice and easy from this point on. I've also been promoting us, Frank, on, I sent some stuff out on TikTok. I'm going to do it all weekend for Monday. I did it on Instagram, on my pages. I posted some shit about for YouTube, so we'll get there. We're only going, what, 2 weeks, Frank? 3 weeks at max, if that long. I think it's 2 weeks. I'm from Florida now, originally from New York. Read the book, baby. Listen to the chapters. Watch 1 or 2 chapters, GHIJ, and I guarantee you, you'll be hooked. You'll be here every day with everybody else. That's the way it works. Yeah, no rush, Frank. We got time. I agree. 1,000%. All right, it's 2 o'clock. First thing I do, time for the daily prayer. Let's get the prayer up for April 24th. April 24th, as you can see. This is Matthew 14:26. When the disciples saw Jesus walking on the water, they were terrified. The reflection is, my daughter just texted me, she'll be home in 10 minutes, so it's going to work out perfect. I'll put, right after this, I'll put the videos on, she'll come in, and I'll come right back. The reflection is, we haven't come very far. There are times in our lives when we are afraid of what we see. Do you doubt because it does not fit in the norm? Are you blinded by your own prejudices? Here's the prayer. Lord, heal my unbelief. Open my eyes to your miracles in my life. Allow me to witness your miracles and believe. That's funny because as we go further into the thing, that's exactly my point of this whole book. You know, everybody was saying to me in the beginning that, you know, you're making yourself look bad with all these bad stories. But yeah, the whole point is to look bad because I was bad. And then now to get to where we're going now, it's all good for me. All right, here we go. We're going to go to chapter 54, day 1 in the program. I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to do like that, right there. Let's see if we got you. This is chapter 50. This is my other page. I'm going to show you guys. This is the TikTok page. See all the chapters? 50, 49. I mean, I did a lot of work. Oh. And there's more in depth on that one. So we're going to mix them both together eventually. And we'll take it from there. As soon as this plane passes, let's get on the camera. Get the sound up. Chapter 54, program, day 1. On the first day, I was accepted, which we just finished up in the last chapter, and now I had to stay all day and every day in this place, at least until I settle the court cases. That was my thinking. I know I have to do whatever they ask me to do. No matter what they ask, I gotta do it, because I know the only reason I'm here, really, is to stay out of prison. After the interview, I was introduced to what they called an older member. His name was Adam. He was in the program at this point about 15 months. He begins to explain the rules to me. No talking to old friends. So I have to cut off talking to everyone I ever knew. Wow, that's tough. I mean, I hung out with these guys every day. If I see them, I'm not supposed to speak to them. All right, I'm off to a bad start for me. You're not allowed to go anywhere without your parents or an escort from Dynamite. You must never lie. Lying is guilt. Guilt is anything you do wrong that you don't admit to without anyone asking. Basically, if you not rat yourself out, you now have guilt. For me, This was unheard of. I didn't comprehend the words that came out of his mouth. I was taught, keep your mouth shut and never admit nothing. Well, so far I'm off to a bad start because this is like a shockwave to me. I'm the total opposite of everything he's saying right now. Then he goes on to explain, what I asked him, what do you do in this place? What do people do all day? And he said there's different crews. There's the service crew, which basically they sweep, mop, clean the house, dust, do all that good stuff. Then there's the maintenance crew, who basically that's usually older members, people that have been around a while go on the maintenance crew, and they fix and build. If there's a wall, a hole, or want to build something new in the facility, that's what they do. Then there's the kitchen crew. Kitchen crew does just what a kitchen crew you would think. They cook the meals and they make the food and so on. And everybody looks pretty happy doing this as I'm walking around this facility. I'm watching them. I told you, you know me already. I'm scoping everything out. I'm trying to figure out every good angle that'll work in my way. And he said there's also a grounds crew upstate. Because upstate is a big, it's like a hotel. But it's not a hotel. It's a program. And it was a hotel before they took it over. So the rooms are basically hotel style. Also, there's major grounds. I mean, it's huge. There's acres and acres of land and so on. And on this first day, he tells me that, he's going to pull me in and he'll be my guide, I guess, so to say. So he says, you go work with the service crew for a little while and then we'll work till lunch. And we'll sit back downstairs and everybody will eat lunch together. When they call lunch, we all come down. So basically, I go to the service crew. They put a mop in my hand, a broom, and send me in the toilet. I'm in the bathroom cleaning shitters. And like I said, got to stay out of jail, so got to do what I got to do. On the first day home, after the day's over, I'm wondering how I'm getting home, and I know Mom can't come get me. She was busy, whatever. And he's got his business, so he's got to stay on that phone 6 to 8. There's no way he's picking me up at 5, 6 o'clock. So they tell me Adam's going to walk me home. Well, I think it was the first night home. On the way home, I run into 3 guys I know. They say hello. Adam looks at me, I look at him. And I turned to them and I said, listen guys, I can't talk to you because I'm in a program. And they told me to go fuck myself, who the fuck I think I am, and so on. And that's pretty much the reaction I got. Okay. Chapter 50. That's that one. I'm going to go right to the next one, and then I'll be back on afterward, and we'll start bullshitting. I know you guys are chatting up a storm already, but I ain't looking at the chats right now, so if you're chatting, try to save your questions for after this or whatever you got to say after this next one. This is Chapter 55, the Upstate Program. Chapter 55, the Upstate Drug Program Facility. After being in the program about a week and a half, I think I got there on a Tuesday, I think it was March 3rd, 1986. That's the date, I just don't know what it fell on. But it took about a week and a half that I was there, and I followed all the rules. I did everything they said. When I ran into old friends on the way home, I was telling them, so I wasn't hiding nothing. I wasn't being a phony or anything like that because I was afraid of going to jail. I still have my court cases I had to settle. So after being in the program for about a week and a half, like I said, they didn't send me upstate to the facility upstate the first week I was there. I think they started sending me up. It was the second weekend I was there. And the first weekend you had to go on trips with the older members. Now trips was you fill out where you like at least 3 or more people are going. Like you go to the movies or you're going out to eat, whatever you're gonna do, you gotta write it down. So I spent the first weekend with the older members, going to a couple places with them. I really don't remember because a lot of it I don't remember the first couple of weeks. So I found out years later that I wasn't sent upstate for my first weekend because they felt I was too much in a fog from all the angel dust and all the drugs they did all those years. And they couldn't be sure that if I went upstate that I would be okay. Whether I would handle it well or maybe hurt somebody. So they had a little concern there. So the first couple of weeks I didn't go. But then finally they sent me up there and it wasn't at all what I expected. They sent me up the second weekend, and I go up there, and when I get there, it looks like a hotel, like I mentioned in the last chapter. But the difference being that everybody has rooms. There's like 4 people to a room, and now Here's the hotel is right. Let's say here. I'm going to try to do it on a minimal scale for you. Let's say this is the hotel now. Behind the hotel, let's start to the left of the hotel is the driveway, and then there was a school. One little house school, but still a school where people went to school. I was like, wow, really? Behind that, there was a field to the right. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know acreage, but there's a lot of acreage. So just picture this. You can play baseball on it. We played softball. Well, let me get to that. Anyway, to behind that was a pond, and then there was still woods in the back that was owned by the property, and to the left was just grass. But yeah, it was huge. So I get up there, and same as Brooklyn, except these people are all new. There's a lot of people that just got there. They've been there a month, a week. So I'm talking to a lot of different people, mainly listening to them talk, because I ain't opening my mouth too much. I'm more bragging about the stuff I did in the streets than anything else. And they say, come on, it was a Saturday morning, and we go out to the yard, and I see them on the field with softball equipment playing softball. Somebody tells me they got a softball team. Now, somebody had told me that in Brooklyn, but I kind of passed over because with everything going on, I didn't care, but softball team. Okay. Eventually I get out on the field that day, and I'm making diving catches. I forgot how much I loved baseball, how good I was. I'm not bragging, but I happen to be very good. And I think that's what kept me staying there at that time, knowing that when I got transferred up there, I'm going to be able to play softball. It was March, turning into April, so they were just starting to practice. I think the season started in May, or the end of April to June, July, August. So I was looking forward to playing some ball. That's one of the things I liked. And I also noticed that most of these guys weren't very good. Not compared to me, anyway. They were good ball players, decent, but I know I was better than all of them. I proved it later on, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, that's it for Upstate for now. But yeah, Upstate was pretty interesting. One other thing I'll say about it is that the people were very nice. They really were. They genuinely seemed to care. The staff, I met a staff member named Frank Schleininger. He is the reason I stayed in the program. And we'll get into that a lot more in the next chapter. I'm going to talk about Upstate a lot more. Not a lot, but give me details that are just pertinent. Meanwhile, I got the weekend ends and I get sent back to Brooklyn, and we start the process again. Sunday night, my mom picks me up from the center when they drop me off from Upstate. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you go to the center, and then for the next couple of weekends, that's what you do. Till you get transferred Upstate for good. We'll get to that next time. Chapter 55. All right. The Upstate Drug Program Facility. All right. Let me turn this around. Hey. Hey, Tony, what's up? Hello, everybody. Hey, Relentless. Bill Cosby Pine's his friend. Any friend of anybody is a friend of mine, as long as you're a good person. Tony has a library. Tony's the rough and tough of the book club. And who else didn't I say hello to so far? We got everybody covered here. How you doing, Akabeg Safid? If I could talk in Hindi, I'd be making money. Thank you, Tony. You were my 100th, really? Ha ha! I didn't even know I hit 100. Hey, Muse. Nice to see everybody here. I'm on the back, so if you guys are writing anything right now, I don't know. So, and that's about everybody. Covered everybody pretty much. No, I don't give no wrenches out. I got my wrenches. That's it. I don't need nobody else. There's no reason to give out wrenches. That's the least of my worries. You guys know that. So what do we think? Anybody got any opinions? I didn't see any. Lent it call be all bad if you HFD. I have HFD. I got the Muse are here. Frank. You were modded because you're in this with me here, buddy. Don't even worry about it. I got the control over everybody. Ron just throws people out if you don't like them. 1 till 100. I don't know what that is. I'll take a screwdriver, Grey Goose with orange. Me too, Tony. Me too. Hopefully I may go out tonight. I'm definitely going out tomorrow for my birthday. Yesterday. I'm going to celebrate it tomorrow, I believe. It's changing your life? Ah. Well, if I could get some young people who need to really do change and need some advice and shit, it would be great. Hey, Red. Red's always in charge. Red's in charge. We're gonna give Red. Whenever Red comes on, I gotta get. Eventually, if I ever figure it out, we'll get one of those. Charge it. Fix this shit, Red. Red, you should be out there recruiting, brother. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, Muse. There's nothing to fix. Thank you, Relentless. I didn't even know it. Tony just told me. Yeah. Wow. That's not bad. We picked up, I think, 50 in 2 weeks. A week and a half. We picked up about 50 people. As long as they're enjoying the ride. Sure as hell I know I did. Just give me 1 second, guys. I gotta see if my daughter came back yet. I gotta keep checking on my grandson until she gets here. You good, bud? Yeah. Alright. We still on shorts? Can we go to longs? What do you think? When mommy comes in, we change to longs, okay? Let me know when mommy comes in the door, alright? Alright. As long as my bud's good, I'm good. Let's shut this thing off. Ron, what actor would you want to play a young Ron? Well, be honest with you, I don't know any young actors, so I couldn't really even hence to guess who might. But I'm sure if we ever get to that point, it would be somebody who looked similar to what I looked like back when I was 13. They'd have to be small. They'd have to be skinny. Ralph Macchio. Nah, that's not a bad choice, Macchio. Frankie Munoz, that's not a bad choice either. I like Macchio better because he looks more like the people from my neighborhood back in the day. But yeah. You guys got me on TV. You got me in movie theaters. I can't get out of my fucking yard. But yet you guys got me in fucking, traveling the world. They're going to subtitle me in China. Japan. Could you just see it now? You see my mouth, somebody's mouth, and then the words come out. I don't think my story would be good in Chinese. What the fuck, on, Fred? Yeah, Macchio is from Long Island. Yes, correct, sir. Yes, he is. One of the few, I think, decent men who happen to go through Hollywood. Not many out there. Not in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, I knew you knew Frankie Munoz. I know! I fucked up! Red, I listened to it on the TikTok where I put it on the YouTube, but I didn't put the caption at the bottom. On the TikTok one where I posted it on TikTok, I put a caption on the bottom that said, I screwed up. I said, you won't want to come back. I'm telling people, don't come back. Don't come back. I left it in. I don't give a fuck. You can't take a joke? I fucked up. What do you want? I made a mistake. Yup. That's exactly what I did, Red. I told him not to watch. That's fucking stupid. I don't know how to edit the video once I put it on, so. And I don't do retakes. That's my most stupidity, but I should have did a retake. Yes, Tony, you got it. That's what I thought about afterwards. I said, if I tell them not to watch, maybe they'll watch. Very good. Very good. Yes, sir. I wish I did it on purpose. It was totally accidental. No, not even the slightest bit on purpose. Fucking funny shit. Uh, sometimes I amaze myself. I do the weirdest shit. That's a W, baby. That's right. I own them. Thank you, Red. I'm proud of that. And then he posts them. That's some funny shit. Oh. That would be great. That would be great, especially once I get to the next part. Those of you that have never lived a bad life or had to do these things to go into drug programs and do all that kind of shit, well, once I start talking about the program, if I get in depth and we get Q&A, I want Q&A about the program because I'm not going to spill all my guts about it. It takes too long. I was there 3 years. A lot of shit went on. I mean, people coming and going and leaving and getting high and doing this and who you make friends with, and then the next day they're gone. It really, and it's a lot. So, but I'll give a basic outline of it as we go along. Life of Riley. I wish. Life of Riley had a pretty good life. He complained a lot, but he had a good life. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to take the weekend off. We're not doing, I might come on and stream a little bit just if I get bored. Maybe tomorrow night I might stream when I go out. I don't know. It's just a pain in the ass carrying that fucking thing around. And then while you're out trying to talk, it's a pain in the ass. Up. I'm inviting anybody who's around the area of, let's say, anywhere between Lauderdale and I'd say Del Rey. If you're in between those two, tomorrow night, hit me up, let me know, maybe we'll hook up. Yeah, why would I complain when I tell them not to come? No, he doesn't, Bill. He already took care of me for a nice dinner that night. And I'm still appreciative of it. Me and King. I tell people, don't even come. Yeah, so tomorrow night, if anybody wants to meet up, I got no problem with that. But I'm definitely going out. I need one night a year. Or at least one night. This year. I'm down. No, I don't. I miss our friendship. It was pretty good. But I don't miss people that get like that over stupid shit. It's the lowest on the restaurant scene. Oh, where's Frank? Frank, you there? You've been breaking my chops for a lot of years, not just Frank, but to get a Cash App. Well, I got Cash App through my daughter. I believe it's Mr. Bensonhurts. I got to look it up. She's got two of them. She put my name on one of them, Mr. Bensonhurts. I got to look up the Cash App thing, but I'll give anybody who's interested. I'm always looking for help. And I'm not shy. So, what I'd like to do is get a thing started to get this book published, but right now I'm financially can't do it. Yeah, something like that. I don't even remember what I got. Oh no, fettuccine. I got fettuccine Alfredo. That's what I ate. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'll tell you right now. You see, but I can't do it now because if I go look on the messages, you guys get knocked offline. So I'll write it down. I'll have it written down later. So we'll take it from there. Yeah. Yeah, I figured those were the last. Frank, what do you think of ending it with the way I did for now? We good with that? Or do you think I should finish up the upstate? And then I can't really. Upstate leads into other stuff, so it's tough. I'll get it right. Okay, good enough, Frank. I agree. Can help me get places? I wish. I would love to go back to doing drug counseling. Those were the most satisfying 4.5 years of work that I ever did in my life. Worked with adolescents. I worked with adults. I did group therapies. I did what we called overnights. They were called marathons, where on a marathon, listen to this, and I was in a few of these when I was in the program. A marathon and a drug program, you take about 10 to 15 members, and we did this with mostly the adolescents, and you put them in a room, in a circle, in chairs. You go in about 6 o'clock at night, 3 in the afternoon is even better, and you stay in that room, lights dim, sad music playing, and you talk for like 24 hours. Mommy's back?
Yeah.
Alright, nice. You gotta get the cat.
Asher can stay out here.
Alright, leave him out for a few minutes. I'll be in a couple of minutes. Yeah, well, that's good point, Red. What I wanted to do, and I still want to do, which hopefully by the time soon I can figure out how to do it, is if you watch the prologue that I did, my daughter inserted pictures as I'm talking. I would love to do that. This way you can see where these things happen. You know, that's a great idea. If I was in New York, I would go to those places and then do the reading. You know, like the one with Big Mike. I'll go on that corner, show you the wall and everything. I know, it's a good idea. This way you can actually see how these things went down. No, it's brilliant. But you need money. You know, that's the bitch. It always comes down to that fucking green shit. You need money to do these things. You gotta be able to get there and, you know, film it and cut it and edit it. Maybe. You probably could. Sounds good. Well, me and Frank are pretty much on the same page right now. Yeah, I've been looking up. That's where do you think I got those pictures from? If you look at the pictures I've been using lately of the Italian bakery where I robbed the car in front of it, and all the other stuff, I've been putting the pictures up because I went back into, I Googled pictures of Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, and certain street corners and that's how I got it. So I definitely know Hot Frank could definitely do better than me with that shit. So, yeah, great idea. Oh, yeah, it definitely could be done, Red. I think so. I think it's a fucking awesome idea. It's just getting it done that's the bitch. Okay, Frank. Easily? Sounds good to me. That's as far as we go with the pudding pops there, Bill Cosby. We know what you like to do, Bill. Hot Fred definitely knows what he's doing. I got no problem with that, Red. I told him he has free range. He's free to do whatever he likes. I trust him. You ain't got to run it past me. That would be great, Frank. Too bad we don't have any Netflix connections. And I firmly believe anyone who reads or listens to 1, 2, or maybe 3 chapters in the middle gets you into it, because you got to sit there and say, what the fuck? What happens next? Or how the hell did he get in this situation? So, and if we were able to have a crew where I can exactly like tell you this is what it looked like, this is what this person looks like, this is how they reacted, and make it into an actual fucking miniseries or a movie or something similar to that. I know it'll be awesome. I I think I told you this, just for everybody, but Frank, I think I told you this years ago. I wanted to put it on stage, like on Broadway, and what my idea was, the way to open it up, the opening scene would be the way I opened the book, that it starts out with a small spotlight, and it gets wider and wider, and as it goes wider, you see a woman huddled between the tub and the toilet bowl on the floor crying, holding her little baby, 2-year-old, and telling him, and then it rolls from there, the banging on the door, and da 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 da. So, I'm thinking about you can't. It doesn't go with the story. Read daily but may cause drowsiness. I like that. Very good, Bill. Very good, Mr. Cosby. I like that too. You guys got some good ideas. Shit, you guys keep giving me ideas, then I'm going to have to give everybody a percentage, and I'm going to walk out with nothing. That wouldn't be good. Sounds good, Frank, huh? I like that. All of those ideas, they're brilliant. Got to get off the ground first. We're working on it. We'll get there. I firmly believe if anybody came and sat with me and talked to me about it, about doing something like that, like a TV show or something similar, I think they would jump all over it if they were already in that field, doing it, producer or director. But it's not that easy to get the... we just got to make sure nobody steals it. You guys see anything out there that looks similar, we got to jump all over it. We'll start posting rewards. $1,000 reward for anyone finding new me stuff out there. New me, new me, new me. Yeah, it sounds good to me. I like it. I like the ideas. And the best part is, we have not yet begun to fight. No, Goodfellas is a whole different story, baby. Whole different story. That's gangsters. I was a solo artist. I did shit for mafia people, but I was not a member. I can't wait to put Red Hornet Easter eggs in it. What are those Easter eggs for Red Hornet? They gotta have FFS all over every one of them. Yeah, well, down. I'm not saying I was not a member, but I was with a lot of people who were. So, and they used me and I used them, and I did things. I collected for some guys. I'll tell that story one day. That I could have told already, because that should have been in the first 18, but that's a good story. If you ever want to hear me going to collect for my friend Tommy D. Tommy DiBenedetto. Big old man who was, he was up there in the ranks. Who? I don't know what a Talons is. What's Talons? What's a Talons, guy? Talons mods? I don't know what that is. How are you, down? Is that RD? Looks like RD. It's alright. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying what's going on, man. I want everybody to enjoy it. Right. That's what I said earlier. I don't need mods. I can throw people out if I want. Well, Pons, I don't know if the mods destroyed him, but AI cartoons. What, buddy?
Hey, Uncle.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Look inside.
I'm gonna. I gotta take a time out. My bud just gave me a card. Oh. For my birthday. 60 is whatever you want it to be. To Dad and Grandpa. You made it to the age where nobody can stop you from doing exactly as you wish. Your experience, your endurance, and your wisdom have brought you here. Take full advantage of the freedom and have fun. Happy birthday. What fruit likes to go down slides? I may not tell you all the time. Wait, so what fruit likes to go down slides? What's the answer?
A kiwi.
A kiwi! That's funny. To say it, but I am so grateful to have you in my life for every little thing you do forever. Thank you for being you. We love you so much. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, baby. I'll do these in a little while. I'll do the scratches with you in a little while. Let me finish up.
Did this have the...
I saw.
Oh, okay.
I saw. I'm going to do these with you in a little while, okay? Let me finish up out here, buddy, and then I'll come in. Give me 19 minutes, okay? Yeah, go inside. I'll be right in a minute.
I want to do this on you.
All right, so then I got to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to be back later, definitely, because I'm wrapping it up so soon, but my grandson wants to play with his bubbles, and that's what I'm going to do, all right?
Mom, play with this.
I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to say goodbye. Priorities, baby, priorities. That's my priority. Thank you, Beth. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tonight. I'll be back tonight, probably after 9, like 10-ish. 10 o'clock, I will definitely be back on. Around 10. You'll see me. Good night, guys. I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed.